Hello, welcome to the One I Have Spare Time podcast. My name is Frank, and I'll be sitting here talking to you for 3 minutes. As usual, wearing clothes. Um, yeah, so I saw two. I don't know if I've talked about this because a lot of times when I do these podcasts, um, I'm you know inebriated. But I saw two stories back to back. There was a guy in Riverside, this shop owner in Riverside. He owned like a quickie mart, whatever. He's like 80-year-old guy, and I believe it was four guys came in to rob the store, and so this one guy walked in with like a rifle, and the old guy. Oh yeah, and he like stood by the entrance and he pointed the gun at the old guy. And the old guy's behind the counter, but I guess the old guy had a shotgun, and so he shot the guy, and he hit the guy in the arm, and he ran out, and the bad guys, the robbers, sped away. So it's another example of a good Samaritan having a weapon for self-defense, just like that guy in the mall who stopped the mass shooting. Which it's I don't understand why that still doesn't get more press. Because, well, I do understand because it goes against the narrative of gun control, and you know if every citizen was carrying a gun, crime would go down. I don't know, at least by half. At least by half. But anyway. Well, I mean, think about it. Are you gonna um whatever, like, rob a store if you know that there's probably three customers inside that have a gun on them? Probably not. You know. Like, you're not gonna go to the mall and shoot people if maybe half the people in the mall have a gun. So it would definitely stop those types of crimes. But anyway, but I saw something. I believe it was 2 days ago. It happened in Vegas. There's this guy. He happens to be Korean. A Korean guy who owns a smoke shop. I don't know how old he is, but I'm watching security tape. But he looks like he's in his late 20s, early 30s, or around that age group. All right. Anyway, so these two guys walk in and they're wearing masks, and I don't know what they're saying, but it's obvious they're trying to rob the place. So like one guy leans over the counter and like it looks like he steals a lighter. Like these people are really, I don't know. Like, if you're gonna rob a place, like, why rob a smoke shop? I don't know. Like, they didn't have weapons on them either, but they were, like, I guess, trying to verbally intimidate the shop owner. Anyway, so as one of the guy reaches over to grab something, which I think it was just a couple of lighters, he like runs out the store, right? So the shop owner kind of tries to swat his hand away, and like, I'm watching the shop owner's hands. Okay, I don't see anything in his hands, and so then the second robber, jumps over the counter, and he starts trying to put cigarettes, like cartons of cigarettes, into his backpack. Soon as he jumps over the counter and does that, a knife appears in the shop owner's hands. I was watching the whole time. I don't know. I mean, is that some kind of Asian trick? Is that like I don't know, like summon knife jutsu? Like the knife. In 1 second, he swatted the first guy's hand away as he stole some lighters, and then that guy ran out. And then the second guy jumped over the counter and started grabbing cigarette cartons off the wall, and a knife just appeared in his hand. Anyway, the knife appears in his hand, and as the guy is putting cartons of cigarettes in his backpack, he gets stabbed like 3 times. Like, stab, stab, stab. Like, dude. And then he puts the guy like in a headlock, stabs him like two more times. Uh, Drags him from behind the counter. Like, he stabbed him like 10 times, at least 10 times. And then he drags him, and then the guy is just laying on the ground, and then the owner goes to the back, to get the phone to call 911. But that knife came out of nowhere. I did not see the sleight of hand. It was just like he pushed some guy away, turned to his left to go after the guy that was taking the cigarettes off the carton of cigarettes off his shelves, and there's a knife in his hand. So I don't know where the knife came from, but dude, he stabbed that guy like 10 times, and it was quick and it was brutal. I'm shocked the stuff that the news shows. Even though I wasn't watching the news, I was watching YouTube, but it was like a clip from a news station. And then of course, um, the guy that's the robber who's on the ground. He's like, "Please don't let me die, sir." Um, Listen, this is your fault. I'm just saying. When you rob someone, the person being robbed is thinking the worst possible. The person being robbed is thinking, this person, if this person is dumb enough to try to rob me, they're probably dumb enough to shoot me or dumb enough to do, like you're not thinking, oh, I better be nice. No, it's called survival. So the fact that he only stabbed him 10 times blows my mind. You know? Could have been worse. I don't know if the guy lived. I have no idea. But he's like, "Please, sir. I'm sorry, sir. It wasn't my idea." Like that matters. You still try to rob the store. You know? I like how the guy, robs the store, uh, and then apologizes after getting stabbed ten times. It wasn't my idea. Oh well, then okay, I take the stabs back then. Fucking idiot. And it was a, Korean guy. Like I'm surprised he didn't have a kendo stick. That'd have been awesome. Like a kendo stick appeared out of nowhere, just like no, like a steel kendo stick, because you gotta really go all the way here. Unbelievable. And listen, if you're gonna steal, why cigarettes? The first guy stole. Once again, it wasn't clear as it could be. It looked like some lighters. What? I don't. What are you stealing lighters for? Is there is there a new TikTok trend that involves lighters? That like lighters are a hot commodity now, and so like you gotta steal them. The first guy stole some lighters, man. I mean, I think I know what a lighter looks like. Stole some lighters, ran out the store. The other guy's like, "I'm gonna steal some carton of cigarettes. Let me hop over the counter." Idiot. Hopped over the counter. And even when he was grabbing the carton of cigarettes to put into his backpack, he grabbed two and he didn't put them in his backpack because like he like missed the hole in his backpack, so like they fell on the floor. So like he didn't even like get that right. After the second carton of cigarettes, like because he was like guiding them into his backpack, both of them fell onto the floor, and after that he had already been stabbed 4 times. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? You can't even do that right. I mean, listen, if I'm gonna rob a smoke shop, first of all, I would never rob a smoke shop. But let's just say, I'm gonna rob a smoke shop. I'm gonna do a practice run first. I'm gonna like I don't know, like set up my treehouse and make it the same layout as the smoke shop, and like practice jumping over the counter, you know, tossing cans of beans into my backpack. Well, because I don't have anything that kind of represents a carton of cigarettes, so I'll just use canned food. So like oh, I guess I could do like a can of brown rice. I mean a bag of brown rice. Okay, yeah. So I'm gonna practice throwing bags of brown rice into my backpack and then hop over the counter and run out. I mean, like the perfect example of why certain people shouldn't play Grand Theft Auto. I'm not saying video games cause violence because they don't. There've been plenty of studies that show that real life violence and video game violence, they do not correlate. One does not affect the other. But I'm just pretending to be a leftist. Listen, practice first, people. Once again, if you're gonna rob a smoke shop, which is stupid, yeah, because smoke shops are known for like having well cigarettes. I mean, I don't know what you would steal from there. I know cigarettes, but like really, that's it. Now, if it was a booze shop, like instead of a smoke shop, like a vodka shop, okay, I get it. I get it. I steal from a vodka shop. Okay, actually, I wouldn't. But you know what I'm saying. You know? If it was a porn shop, yeah, I get it. Okay, I get it. If it was like a crack shop, totally understandable. A meth shop, I'm there. You know? But no, a smoke shop. Bro, you can get cigarettes just by walking down the street and asking someone, hey, can I bum one? Listen, I know cigarettes in Vegas. That was Las Vegas. How much do cigarettes cost in Vegas? Okay, let's bet that Vegas has one of those super high cigarette tax, so cigarettes cost like 12 or $14. So I'm gonna look up cost of cigarettes in Vegas. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Um, I'm looking it up. Okay, the price of one pack of Marlboro is $10 in Vegas. Wow, $10, huh? Remember when cigarettes used to cost like $4 a pack? No, no, 3.75 a pack. I'm talking like regular brand cigarettes, like regular brand, like I've seen like a pack of Marlboro Reds for like 2.75. I mean, this is before. I mean, I'm talking way back. And then as time went along, it was like $3, and then 3.75, and then 4.25, 4.50, 4.75, and $5, 5.25, 5. It went up slowly throughout the years. Okay, but I'm talking like the main brands, like five. It was like five, and then once they were like 5.75, that's when all of these like national or whatever federal tax bills came, and like cigarettes just shot up to like 10 to 12. Because I vaguely remember vaguely that it went from like 5 to 8 real quick. I don't ever remember cigarettes ever being $6. I remember them being like 5.25, and then after them being 5.25, it was 8, and then 10, and then it's 12 in some places. And then, because I know in New York when the cigarettes were up to $12, that's when people started getting arrested for selling black market cigarettes and like single cigarettes. But remember, who buys cigarettes? Poor people. Poor people make up the biggest population of smokers in America. So when you raise taxes on cigarettes, you're taxing the poor. Rich people, the average rich person does not smoke cigarettes, or at least, well, okay. First of all, there's a lot less rich people, but anyway, like a bigger proportion of them though don't smoke though. Well, because they're usually adults and have access to better drugs like cocaine. So, with that being said, cigarettes in Vegas cost $10. That's that's a lot of money to a poor person when it's a habit, because most people are addicted to smokes. Okay, and the average person smokes between a pack, like a pack will last up someone 2 days, a day or 2 days. So like some people are pack a day smokers. Some people a pack will last 2 days, and but like most of them it's like a day or 2 days usually. A day and 2 days is a pack of cigarettes. So, you know, I don't know if these guys were poor, but if they were poor, then I can understand why they would be pushed to steal the cigarettes from the smoke shop. But once again, as a person who's a connoisseur of the finer things in life, and I'm a man of culture, I just, there's never been a point in my life where I've been like, man, I'll do anything for a cigarette. I do not get that mindset. I do not get that mindset. Like, seriously, cigarettes aren't that good. I mean, it's never crossed my mind. Man, we gotta rob the smoke shop. Yeah, but I have a brain in my head. Now, okay, and I'll be honest now. If that was a uh, golden shower shop, oh hell, I'd steal about three or four of those, right? I guess I'm alone on this one. Anyway, I've said enough. You guys have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Peace.